Santa Rosa Junior College has won 19 straight, has won the Big 8 Conference, and was awarded the number 4 seed in the California Community College Association regional playoffs. What stands in their way of continuing their season? The Las Positas Hawks, 18-10, seeded number 13, 6-6 in the Coast North Conference. Who will survive and move on? You'll find out next. Welcome to Hale Pavilion on the campus of Santa Rosa Junior College for this CCCAA regional playoff game on NorCal Sports TV. I'm Chris Babcock. Thanks for streaming in. Santa Rosa has won 19 in a row, and they are 23-4, coached by Craig McMillan in his 18th season. Coach McMillan was the Big 8 Conference Coach of the Year, and Skylar Chavez was voted Conference Player of the Year. Sadiq Sufi and Bo Keeve were all conference. So a lot of accolades from their season, but as Coach McMillan describes, there's 3 seasons. Coach, first of all, congratulations on being named Coach of the Year of the Big 8 Conference. You guys won a number of, you had Player of the Year, all these things. Don't really matter much tonight. It's a battle of survival, and it going against a Las Positas team that's playing really good basketball.
Yeah, this is, they say there's 3 seasons, the preseason, the league, and the postseason. So this is the first game of the 3rd season, so we're starting from scratch.
And it's a different team than you guys have faced all year. They got two pretty big players, all conference players in Hewitt and Dahl. What's the game plan defensively?
We're going to have to cover down a lot on them to try to avoid foul trouble and keep those guys from scoring a whole bunch of points. We're going to have to box out, keep them off the boards, and we're going to have to get some help on the boards from our guards.
I know what your green light means when you have a green light shot. Take a quick moment and just explain to the folks at home what's a green light shot for Santa Rosa JC Bear Cub basketball.
One shot selection, we want to take a green light shot. Means it's open, no question, we take it. The gray area one is like, maybe it's an okay one, maybe it's not. Sometimes you have to take some of those after a ball reversal or two if you don't have something better, but we don't want to take those too early in the shot clock.
Coach, good luck.
Thank you.
Well, there are 3 seasons, and something that favors Las Positas, Coach Gio Camazzi has never lost a first-round game as a coach. So he called Coach McMillan this week and says, gosh, you're not going to make this a first for us. There's a lot of mutual respect from both these coaches. Coach Gio Camazzi used to coach at Consumnes River, and they've had over 24 matchups in the past. Troy Dunya, our public address announcer, with the pregame announcements, and we'll have our national anthem and then our starting lineups. Bucky Chavez with our national anthem. And contrasting styles for these teams. Las Positas finding their way, led by sophomore Anand Hudal. Adam Mantika, all-conference player, had his best week of career last week. And here's the starting lineups for Las Positas in their black uniforms. Lineup for Coach James Giacomazzi's Las Positas Hawks, now for the Bear Cubs, coached by Craig McMillan in his 18th season. Lineups for both teams. Yane, Keeve, Graves, Sufi, and the Big 8 Conference Player of the Year, freshman Skylar Chavez. For Las Positas, Evans, Ketchel, Aguilera, Hundal, and Hewitt. Hewitt and Hundal are the H factor, 6'10" basketball players. And they have really come on the last part of the season. They'll run a lot of high-low action. Evans is a capable shooter. Ketchel's a good playmaker. And Santa Rosa's starters had a great game in their last win against American River. So we're here. Appreciate you streaming in on NorCal Sports TV. And they go down early to Hundal, and Chavez is called for an early foul, and they're gonna kick the ball inside and make Santa Rosa guard those guys, because Santa Rosa really doesn't have a post player. Everybody's a rebounder, and Graves gets the long rebound, and he'll attack and get the misses the gimme. And Hewitt with the rebound. Coach Giacomazzi said the lower the score, the better chance we have to win. Santa Rosa doesn't turn the ball over, makes a lot of threes. Las Positas, balanced scoring, like to use their H factor and attack the basket. Key with the steal, Graves with it, and the errant pass goes out of bounds. A little too much too early there. And the great thing we love about California junior college basketball in the playoffs is these teams have a week to prepare for this game. So it really tests the ability of the teams and the coaches. There's the triple defense on Hundal, and up court for the layup by Graves. Everybody's a post player for the Bear Cubs, and what we mean by that, they're going to collapse on that man-to-man defense, help the helpers, and that was a prime example of the things that the Bear Cubs focused on. Hundal for three, back rim, doing a favor for the Bear Cubs. Chavez with the rebound. Las Positas playing man-to-man. They will zone up, but it's tough to zone a three-point deadly shooting team like the Bear Cubs. Yane in and out. Sufi with an offensive rebound. And that doesn't make Coach Giacomazzi very happy. The Bear Cubs are one of the worst offensive rebounding teams in the state. The Hawks, Las Positas, is one of the best rebounding teams in the state. But that was all passion and effort. Ketchel to Evans, two teammates from Freedom High School. Aguilera into Hundal. He's double teamed. Errant pass almost intercepted by Keeve. 5 on the shot clock. Bear Cubs playing good defense. And everybody's a rebounder. And Keeve just doing what he usually does. Get the rebound, get fouled, working hard on the boards, and did a good job of screening out. Everybody's a winner, or everybody's a rebounder. Las Positas, little 2-1-2 press. Not looking for a turnover, just to make Santa Rosa work. They know they're going to get their opportunities to shoot threes, but not wide open looks. Coach Giacomazi of Las Positas was just commenting on, geez, Chris, the open shots that those guys hit and they're hitting, and those are that green light offensive shots that Coach McMillan referred to in the pregame. Nene to Graves, got Keeve wide open on the baseline, but Graves takes the 3 from the top of the key and catches it with the rebound. Little pick and roll. The Bear Cubs defense it well. Lob to Hewitt. And he gets his own rebound. Goes up again and misses. And the ball will go to the Bear Cubs. Hewitt got the rebound, but he had to work for it. And when you're going against a 6'10 player, 6'11 player, you got to screen out. Not only have to screen out, you have to screen out with space. 4-0 early lead here for the Bear Cubs. Keeve. That doesn't go. Yane with a long rebound. Has struggled putting points on the board. Key to him is continue to distribute the ball, and when you have open shots, make them. Bear Cubs sharing the basketball. 15 on the shot clock. Sufi from 17. Good crowd on hand, largest crowd we've seen this season for the Bear Cubs. And we appreciate you streaming at home and supporting Santa Rosa Junior College men's basketball. Udall recognizes the double team, kicks the ball out to Evans, down to Hewitt, back out to Ketchel. Las Positas not getting any looks at all. But Graves is called for the reach-in. Coach McMillan wanted the travel. Sufi with a wide-open look. And the thing that Hewitt has learned, as Coach Gio Kamazi talked to us this week about, that foul's on Chavez, and he'll be out of the game. He looked like he was screening out Hundal, but they called Chavez for the foul, and Jason McMillan will check into the game immediately as Chavez is in early foul trouble. That's not a good thing for the Bear Cubs when your conference player of the year is on the bench early on. McMillan will guard Hewitt. Sufi on Hundal, making him work, but the turnaround shot from the baseline is good. Nice touch from the Manteca High alum. First points of the game. Drive and kick to McMillan. That's an air ball. Not a green light shot for Santa Rosa. Evans with the drive. Graves with a block. But they call him for stepping out of bounds. That's a shot with high difficulty for Hundal. Has just really come on lately for the Hawks. Seals down low. Key with help on the defense. 3-on-2 opportunity. Yane drives. Misses that. The Bear Cub fans wanted a foul. No call. Second time the Bear Cubs have missed a layup after playing good defense. The last game for the Bear Cubs, in and out for Evans. Graves with the rebound. is Santa Rosa committed one turnover, and that was late in the game. Sufi to Graves. And Las Positas in a zone. Kiev back rim. And a long rebound for Las Positas. The winner of this game will play Foothill College, who beat Butte 70-68 last night. We'll play them on Saturday. It'll either be at Foothill or a game will be at Santa Rosa. It depends on who wins this game. Ketchel against Kiev. That doesn't go, but Hundal. And Coach McMillan wanted the over the back because his guys are screening out. But Hundal, 6'11", getting the best of the Bear Cubs. That's what we talk about. Screening out is one thing, blocking out is one thing, but you got to block out with space. This Santa Rosa Junior College men's basketball CCAA regional playoff game on NorCal Sports TV is brought to you by Jolly Washer Express, the fastest and most convenient car wash in town. Look for the Union 76 station on the corner of Coffee Lane and Pioneer Road in Santa Rosa. TriMet Mechanical, innovative solutions and expertise for over 2 decades for commercial plumbing in Northern California. Lombardi's Gourmet Deli and Barbecue, where they offer a large selection of gourmet delicatessen food, along with a wide variety of barbecue and local wines. Osceola's Fifth Street Grill, 609 Fifth Street in Santa Rosa. Great food and a friendly neighborhood bar and grill. Lagunitas Brewing Company, lively tap room, offering beer tasting, snacks, a retail store, and regular live music in Petaluma. Vice Properties, North Bay Ranches, Vineyards, and Estates, plus commercial and investment properties, viceproperties.com. Wild California, it's the crispiest, crunchiest, most delicious and healthy snacks around. Watch out, potato chips. Things are about to get wild. The Omelet Express, 2 locations to serve in Santa Rosa and Windsor. Great, appreciate donation of Mike Kiefer and family for their generous donation. And also special thanks to Pacific Market and Deli for their pregame sandwiches for the Bear Cubs. Well, Coach McMillan gets mad when they have worked and worked and worked on something all week in practice. And I know one of the things they were working on was everybody being around a rebounder, rebounding with space. And a couple of times the Bear Cubs have been taking advantage on that. Nice pass by McMillan to Sufi. So when he sees something once and then sees it again, he sees a pattern, calls the timeout, and has a quick reorganizational meeting. Bear Cubs up by 4. Alvin Marshall from San Leandro checks into the game, averaging 9 points off the bench for Coach Gio Camazzi. Ketchel can't get that one to go. Hewitt on the glass, tips it up, but Yune comes out with a long rebound, and he'll set up the offense. Kiev to Sufi. Yune with a drive to the basket, and that's tipped away by Hewitt. Good defense by Las Positas. Nice pass by McMillan. 19 on the shot clock. Graves for 3. Credit the screen by Jason McMillan. Saw the opportunity, and if the Bear Cubs possess the basketball, they're going to get plenty of good shots. I mean, Las Positas, 99% of the plays they worked on this weekend, or this week, they worked on playing defense and defending against plays like this. And Coach Gio Camazzi and his Johnny Cash all black encouraging his players to move and defend. Hundal's fouled, and he'll get a couple of free throws. He's done all the scoring so far. He had 29 against Chabot and then 25 against Skyline, his best scoring week of his career. When you finish your regular season out like that, you're playing some good basketball. Hundal makes both free throws. Teams are combined 1 of 10 from long range. Marcus Gilbert getting ready to check in for the Bear Cubs. Nice entry pass from McMillan to Sufi. McMillan had 14, was 3 of 5 from long range, had 4 rebounds and 2 assists off the bench in the Bear Cubs regular season finale against American River. Collapsing defense on Hundal. The Bear Cubs playing some D, but Marshall breaks it down. Capable scorer. Officials called delay of the game on Las Positas. Marcus Gilbert checks in for, actually Malcolm Jenkins checks in. Malcolm had 17 points, 8 of 9 from the field, 3 rebounds, 3 assists off the bench in the Bear Cubs win against American River. Malcolm Jenkins out of Anley High School. Done a nice job coming off the bench, showing capable scoring. Specifically the Consumnes River game, the Bear Cubs really struggled, and he did a nice job off the bench. High post entry, Sufi to McMillan, back out to Kiev. Sufi drives over Hundal, doesn't get the roll, and Hundal with the rebound. The Bear Cubs have been getting that high post entry, and that's the key of breaking down any defense. That time looked like they had openings, but a little bit of hesitation, and Hundal with some good defense. Cross-court pass from Hundal to Ketchel, who's got all day to measure that one, and it doesn't go. Now, Las Positas has really struggled shooting on the road, thus they've lost 6 out of their last 7. The only win was against a 4-win Chabot team. And asking why, Coach Giacomo said we've just struggled shooting on the road. Common opponent, Santa Rosa, is 11-0. Jordan Graves with the steal. Ketchel trying to cut him off, and he fails. The Bear Cubs score off the turnover. And Las Positas is 7-2. And as we mentioned, Coach Gio Camazzi used to coach at Consumnes River, and he has many memories competing against Coach McMillan. Nice defense by the Bear Cubs. Graves gets the bad pass. Jelly legs Ketchel, drives and kicks. The Bear Cubs kind of forcing it, need to reset the offense. Graves, back rim. Hundal with another rebound. Just not real sure of themselves on that last possession, Santa Rosa. Ryan Perez and Skylar Chavez will check into the game. Chavez has got to be careful not to commit a 3rd foul. And Goose Pearson will check in for Ketchel for Las Positas. McMillan will take a rest, and Kiev. McMillan did a good job off the bench. An animated Coach Gio Camazzi at the timeline. Bear Cubs playing some good defense. Marshall has an ability to break it down, but misses the spinning layup. Graves will push. Chavez for 17. That's green light basketball, meaning extra pass, have a chance to catch, measure the shot, and hit it. And that's what Coach Giacomazzi wanted to avoid tonight. Not giving him a lot of those great looks. Marshall, back rim. He's 1 for 3 since coming in. Jenkins with the rebound. Gets it to him in the low post, kicks it out to Perez, and that 3 is off mark. as we mentioned, the winner of this game will play Foothill College on Saturday, March 3rd. Bayless to Pearson, back to Bayless, and his layup misses the bunny. Chavez couldn't challenge him because he had 2 fouls, and Pearson didn't take his time and missed the layup. Las Positas has really struggled scoring the basketball. Chavez with a pretty move against Hewitt that we've seen so many times, and Hewitt commits the foul. Dushan Samra out of Duarte Valley checks into the basketball game. Got a nice message from his high school coach, Mike Hansen, this week, saying that he appreciated everything that we're doing for junior college and high school basketball. Chavez at the elbow, 15-footer. That's not a gimme there. He had to earn that one. But Chavez and the Bear Cubs felt no ill effects of him being on the bench with 2 fouls. And it just as consistent. Undal for 3 does a favor for the Bear Cubs. But Samra works hard on the glass, gets the rebound. And Bayless controls. Evans drives, and a bailout foul is called. Fouls on Malcolm Jenkins. I mean, that's not an easy look, but that's a young man playing with a lot of confidence. When you're scoring over 19 a game, and you're shooting over 50% from the field, you're the conference player of the year. We're laughing here because I thought I was about to lay out a big sneeze and didn't want to share it with those folks at home. Evans makes the free throws. Las Positas didn't score their first basket until 15-14 left in the half. That's good defense. High post entry to McMillan. Distributes the basketball so well. And Malcolm Jenkins is the beneficiary. Jason McMillan does a good job once he gets the ball to the high post of scoring and getting a triple threat position. And not real strong defense that time for Las Positas. Evans, a lot of dribbling and attacking, and he's fouled again. And that's encouraged because his driving will bring players to him that he can dish off to. And here's McMillan's passing ability. Seeing the basketball, seeing the court in front of him, and Jenkins making the basket. Evans gets another couple of free throws. Evans early in the free throw line, doing well. About to say done well. Come on. Las Positas playing a little matchup zone here. High post entry to Chavez. Turnaround jumper. He's made that shot a lot, and he just stares down a 6'10" center, and so it just makes him such a capable scorer. He hasn't missed a field goal attempt tonight. Evans in and out, and 3 guys blocking off so Keeve could get the rebound off the bounce. Chavez, front rim, had a good look. Hundal with another rebound, and Coach Gio Kamazi will call a timeout. He's got bodies and hands running at him and just squared up and took care of business. Jolly Washer Express is the only true express car wash in Santa Rosa. Jolly Washer Express will wash your car for $8 in less than 6 minutes. and will never have an attendant trying to sell you extra services at the pay station. If you want a clean car fast and free vacuums, come visit us today. If you want the best deal in town, ask us about our unlimited wash club. Jolly Washer Express at the 76 gas station on the corner of Coffee Lane and Pioneer Road. Or visit us online, jollywasherexpress.com. Jolly Washer Express will be donating $1 for each car wash through the Santa Rosa Junior College men's basketball season to the North Bay Fire Relief Fund. Special thanks to Pacific Market and Deli for the players' pregame sandwiches, serving Santa Rosa and Sebastopol. Large enough to serve you, small enough to care. Pacific Market and Deli. Las Positas, 6 points in the paint and 6 from the free throw line. And Jason McMillan done a nice job off the bench. He's back in the game with 3 assists. And a travel. Evans trying to do a little too much. Good crowd here at Hale Pavilion in Santa Rosa. High post entry into Chavez. He's deadly from there. Guarded by Hundal. Kicks it to Perez. Las Positas slips into the zone. Bear Cubs like to get that low post, high post entry. Wide open look. Doesn't go. Hundal gobbles up another rebound. I was expecting the Bear Cubs to do a little bit more lying out there. When I say lying, doing some deception, some ball faking, some shot faking, getting that defense to shift. Steal by Keeve with the reach, ball out of bounds, and Alvin Marshall will check in for Justin Bayless. Bear Cubs with the possession, a chance to go up by 13 or more. Continuing sending a flasher to that high post. Chavez for 17. He's fouled, and he'll get a couple of free throws. To Chavez, this is a wide open look. I know he's well guarded, but he's just playing with a lot of confidence, shooting over 50%, yada, yada, yada. And if you're just joining us, starting the game with 2 quick fouls, was quickly taken out of the game, but the Bear Cubs didn't miss a beat. Chavez with a couple of free throws. And the Bear Cubs up 13. Udall on the offensive glass puts in the miss by Evans. And Sufi will check in the game. There's a ball fake by McMillan. You can't leave that kid any space, and if you're 6'10", get right up on him. Leave no air. Make him smell your breath. And then if you do that, don't brush your teeth for a couple of days. Eat some onions. Make him feel your presence. Because he shoots that shot every day in practice thousands of times. Marshall, drive to Pearson. And that 3 doesn't go. Bear Cubs working hard on the glass, but Hundal takes them all and gets the offensive rebound and the putback. Without Hundal, it'd be a real tough night for Las Positas. And they can score points in a hurry. We've seen that before. Speaking of scoring points in a hurry, El Perfecto, Mr. Chavez, In our last 2 games, he has been our Fit Pro Go player of the game, and he's looking to get 3 in a row as he's playing tonight. And again, had 2 early fouls and had a chance to commit one earlier, but he held out. Marshall misses. Key with another rebound. Chance to really make it interesting here. Chavez, driving kick, sharing the basketball. Graves! 1 touch, 2 touch, 3 touch better. And Bear Cubs are up by 17. Here's sharing the basketball. 1 pass, 2 pass, 3. Green light basketball, just like Coach McMillan talks about every day in practice. Chavez has 13 after committing 2 early fouls. So credit him. As we mentioned, we'll try to get scores at halftime of the other games going on in California. And we did so many games last week, and I'm like, we loved every minute of it. This week has been quiet. This is our first game. You can see it. We're all riled up, 3-camera look, ready to go. But we actually got to stay home and watch some games online, and that was fun. We want to stream more, and we appreciate everybody's support. We appreciate folks that stream games out there that we get to watch at home. Evans with the move and the drive, and it counts. Pretty drive off the timeout. Sufi moves the defense, and we're going to show this on replay. This is a subtle move, and this is what we call lying with the basketball. You shift the defense with a little ball fake, and watch the defense move. Sufi gets it, quick ball fake, go to the right, and Trey Pugh's wide open. And watching film on Las Positas, they're capable of playing defense, but they can be easily moved by a ball fake or with a sleight of hand, and Sufi did both. A little Bear Cub basketball, a little defense. I love it. Undal double team, kicks it out to Aguilera, who's been quiet tonight. Marshall with the tough rebound. Evans drives, and he misses. And everybody's a rebounder for the Bear Cubs, and Undal commits the foul. Watch how many guys are blocking out here. Misses the layup. There's 2 guys blocking out Undal themselves. You think that was talked about a few hundred times at practice this week? You think they ran a few gassers this week in practice? Yeah, the Bear Cubs trying to catch a disease called March Madness, and they get a win tonight. Graves kicks it over to Kiev, to Sufi. The defense is shifting, and a pass to the third row. And they had the defense shifted. They just didn't quite react right, but no big deal. A rare turnover for the Bear Cubs. Ryan Nelson out of Arcata in the game. So we've got Pugh, Kiev, Sufi, Nelson, and Graves, and Yane will. It looked like he was going to check in, but won't get the buzzer. Las Positas will play for the last shot. Pearson, side of the rim for that 3 attempt. And the Bear Cubs playing some good team basketball, and most importantly for them, playing some great team defense. And they've doubled up on Las Positas as they lead 36-18. This Santa Rosa Junior College men's basketball CCAA regional playoff game on NorCal Sports TV is brought to you by Jolly Washer Express, Tri-Mic Mechanical, Lombardi's Gourmet Deli and Barbecue in Petaluma, Osceola's Fifth Street Grill, Lagunitas Brewing Company. I got a little something, a six-pack, a little something given me today. Little new six-pack. Vice Properties, Wild, California. Flamingo Conference Resort and Spa. The Almond Express, a family favorite of the eyes. And Mike Kiefer and family for their generous donation. You are watching the Santa Rosa Junior College CCAA Regional Playoff game on NorCal Sports TV, the streaming home of Bear Cub men's basketball this season. We'll take a brief timeout, show you some halftime highlights, and then when we come back, I'll have stats and some scores from around the state. You're watching NorCal Sports TV. Lineups for both teams. Yane Key by Graves. Everybody's a post player for the in and out. Sufi with an offensive rebound. And he gets his own rebound. Goes up again and misses. Shot clock. Sufi from 17. Millen will guard Hewitt. Sufi on Hundal, making him work, but the turnaround, that doesn't go. But Hundal, Cubs have been taking advantage on that. Nice pass by McMillan to Sufi. Graves for three. Credit this. Nice entry pass from McMillan to Sufi on Hundal. The Bear Cubs playing some D, but Marshall breaks it down. Keeping an Ose. Jordan Graves with the steal. Ketchel trying to cut him off, and he fails. Chavez for 17. That's basketball. Chavez at the elbow, 15-footer. And Bayless controls. Evans drives. And McMillan distributes the basketball so well. Evans, a lot of dribbling and attacking, and he's fouled against Chavez. Turnaround jumper. He's Chavez for 17. He's fouled, and Udall on the offensive glass. He doesn't go. Bear Cubs working hard on the glass, but Hundal takes them all. 4 points in a hurry. We've seen that before. Speaking of scoring, driving kick, sharing the basketball. Graves! Home. Evans with the move and the drive, and it counts. Sufi moves the defense, and he hits. There is Marshall with the tough rebound. Evans drives, and he misses. Lineups for both teams. Yane Key by Graves. Everybody's a post player for the in and out. Sufi with an offensive rebound. And he gets his own rebound. Goes up again and misses. Shot clock. Sufi from 17. Millen will guard Hewitt. Sufi on Hundal, making him work, but the turnaround, that doesn't go. But Hundal, Cubs have been taking advantage on that. Nice pass by McMillan to Sufi. Graves for three. Credit this. Nice entry pass from McMillan to Sufi on Hundal. The Bear Cubs playing some D, but Marshall breaks it down. Keeping an Ose. Jordan Graves with the steal. Ketchel trying to cut him off, and he fails. Chavez for 17. That's basketball. Chavez at the elbow, 15-footer. And Bayless controls. Evans drives, and McMillan distributes the basketball so well. Evans, a lot of dribbling and attacking, and he's fouled against Chavez. Turnaround jumper. He's Chavez for 17. He's fouled, and Udall on the offensive glass. He doesn't go. Bear Cubs working hard on the glass, but Hundal takes them all. 4 points in a hurry. We've seen that before. Speaking of scoring, driving kick, sharing the basketball. Graves! Home. Evans with the move and the drive, and it counts. Sufi moves the defense, and he hits. There is Marshall with the tough rebound. Evans drives, and he misses. Lineups for both teams. Yane Key by Graves. Everybody's a post player for the in and out. Sufi with an offensive rebound. And he gets his own rebound. Goes up again and misses. Shot clock. Sufi from 17. Millen will guard Hewitt. Sufi on Hundal, making him work, but the turnaround, that doesn't go. But Hundal, Cubs have been taking advantage on that. Nice pass by McMillan to Sufi. Graves for three. Credit the nice entry pass from McMillan to Sufi on Hundal. The Bear Cubs playing some D, but Marshall breaks it down. Keeping an Os. Jordan Graves with the steal. Ketchel trying to cut him off, and he fails. Chavez for 17. That's basketball. Chavez at the elbow, 15-footer. And Bayless controls. Evans drives, and McMillan distributes the basketball so well. Evans, a lot of dribbling and attacking, and he's fouled against Chavez. Turnaround jumper. Chavez for 17. He's fouled, and Undal on the offensive glass. He doesn't go. Bear Cubs working hard on the glass, but Hundal takes them all. 4 points in a hurry. We've seen that before. Speaking of scoring, driving kick, sharing the basketball. Graves! Home. Evans with the move and the drive, and it counts. Sufi moves the defense, and there is Marshall with the tough rebound. Evans drives, and he misses. Jolly Washer Express is the only true express car wash in Santa Rosa. Jolly Washer Express will wash your car for $8 in less than 6 minutes. If you want a clean car fast and free vacuums, come visit us today. And if you want the best deal in town, ask us about our unlimited wash club. Jolly Washer Express at the 76 gas station on the corner of Coffee Lane and Piner Road. Visit us online at jollywasherexpress.com. Jolly Washer Express will be donating $1 for each car wash through the Santa Rosa Junior College basketball season for the North Bay Fire Relief Fund. We're here at halftime and wanted to share some pictures from the past. This is Coach McMillan, his 1988 season when the Wildcats went to the Final Four and lost to Oklahoma. A couple of great articles on the Bear Cubs and Coach McMillan this week. First in the Chronicle, written by Ron Kroichek, and then Kerry Benefield wrote a nice story on the Bear Cubs in the Press Democrat. In this last picture, some familiar faces. Sean Elliott, left to right. Anthony Cook, Steve Kerr, Warriors coach, Joe Turner, Craig McMillan, and Tommy Tolbert. And that was in their loss. That picture was taken their loss when they played Oklahoma. And another friend of ours, Craig Bergman, played on that team. Bergman and McMillan were teammates at Cloverdale High School, coached by Craig's dad, John McMillan. And this year is the 35th anniversary of their Division III state title. Scoring first for Santa Rosa, Graves with 7, Sufi with 8, and Chavez with 13. The Bear Cubs are 3 of 3 from the free throw line, committed two turnovers or 2-11 from long range. For Las Positas, Hundal with 10 has 9 rebounds. Evans has 6 and Marshall has 2. Freshman Peter Hewitt is very, very quiet tonight. You need to get some production out of him. Bear Cub basketball to start the second half. Thanks for streaming in here on NorCal Sports TV. Chavez, easy look to the basket. Correction, Graves has 10 points, and Chavez now has 15, is averaging 19 plus a game. Trying to get Hewitt involved. He's immediately double-teamed, kicks it out to Evans, over to Ketchel, and in and out. And Las Positas has really struggled on the road this year, and they just haven't shot well, and that is repeating itself tonight. Nice ball fake by Chavez. Got Hundal off him. I don't know why he would go off the leading scorer of the Bear Cubs, but the little lie, a little shift of the defense, Chavez wide open, and he's got 18. And I believe he's perfect from the field. Hundal with a low post entry. The jump hook doesn't go. Graves with the rebound, and the Bear Cubs have numbers. Keeve drives, and he's fouled by Aguilera. Watch this little subtle ball move, and then the defense shifts, and Chavez is wide open. Sufi tries to throw the pass through the key, and it's turned over. The right thought just was inaccurate with the pass. Stop for the Hawks. Evans, he can heat up fast. Back rim. Graves with another long rebound. And the Bear Cubs have numbers. And Ketchel fouls Graves. And Coach Giacomazzi wanted the elbows to the chops, but the referees saw otherwise. Corey Johnson, Scott Clark, and Alonzo Maxwell are our officials, doing a good job. You're working these games, you're highly rated. Oh, beautiful job by Sufi. You want to see a liar? This is a Pinocchio nose growing off this play. Nice ball fake by Sufi. Whole defense went the whole fakes, and that's called Olay defense. And that's what we were talking with Coach McMillan about. I said, a lot of lying tomorrow, Coach. A lot of good ball fakes, and that offense will really open up for you. And the times when the Bear Cubs have done it, it's been wide open. Aguilera goes wide left. Keeve with a long rebound. Bear Cubs playing hot to start the second half. Yane, heartbreak. 10th rebound by Hundal. And Las Positas just looks out of sorts, but Aguilera puts the puzzle together and hits the three. Big basket. Drive and kick. Yane, green light basketball. Just not having a good second half shooting. And the Bear Cubs are whistled for the foul. Yane a little frustrated after that miss. Yane had 3 points against American River, was 1 of 5, had 3 assists though, and continues to play good defense for Coach McMillan. Evans barely draws rim. Graves will push. Yane gives Keeve a better look, but he can't make that. And Hundal with his 12th rebound. Santa Rosa started the half with a 7-0 run. Hundal with a pretty drive. And Coach Giacomazzi with the timeout. Hundal's playing some good basketball, no question about it. And we're not used to seeing this from him except the latter part of the season. Going to the basket, strong with determination. Santa Rosa Junior College men's basketball regional playoff game on NorCal Sports TV is brought to you by Jolly Washer Express, Trimic Mechanical, Lombardi's Gourmet Deli and Barbecue in Petaluma, Osceolos 5th Street Grill, Lagunitas Brewing Company, little something something, Vice Properties, Wild California, Flamingo Conference Resort and Spa, the Omelet Express, Mike Kiefer and family for their generous donation. And once again, special thanks to Pacific Market and Deli for the players' pregame meals supporting Santa Rosa. Good crowd on hand here at Santa Rosa. And these are the kind of crowds I'm used to seeing at Hale Pavilion. Kind of the biggest secret in town was the Bear Cubs, but most of the basketball seasons have ended, so folks are coming out and supporting their Bear Cubs. And the Bear Cubs hold on. We'll be back here on Saturday for a chance for the Bear Cubs or Foothill to punch their ticket if this score holds up for Ventura Highway. Off the timeout, Santa Rosa basketball. Chavez. That's just not fair. You got the biggest guy in the gym running at you, and Chavez just doesn't blink. Hewitt forcing things down below, and it shows. Misses the basket. Key with a rebound. Chavez with another look. Oh, he's not perfect after all. And Sufi called for the foul on Hudal, who did a good job of sealing his defender down in the low block. Just playing with a lot of energy. And I'm sure the teams on his recruiting trail, it's got a little bit more crowded here the later part of the season. Really like how he's playing basketball. Ketchel can't get that three to go. And Sufi with the block out of Hundal. Graves drives, kicks it to Sufi. Heartbreak. Evans with the board. Evans drives. Hewitt's with the offensive rebound, misses the putback, and Sufi with the rebound. Hewitt's a little frustrated. Keeve with the heave, and it doesn't go, and it's off Sufi. Ball out of bounds to Las Positas. Marshall and Justin Bayless check in for Aguilera and Evans. Chavez has 21, Sufi has 10, and Graves has 10 for the Bear Cubs. Hundal wanted to shoot that three, didn't. Marshall does. Side of the rim, long rebound, and Graves does a good job of blocking out Hundal no matter where that ball was shot or where it was going. Graves blocked out Hundal the whole time. Chavez, several ball fakes, showing a lot of confidence, cuts to the basket. Little two-man game with Yane. Turnaround. Oh, Elvis Presley, Heartbreak Hotel. Hundal has 12 and Evans has 6 for Las Positas. Fadeaway doesn't go. Hewitt called. And here's an example of what the Bear Cubs worked on all weekend long, was blocking out and blocking out and blocking out. Shot goes up. Chavez has already got a hand on Hewitt. Hewitt pushes him to the side, and the official calls the foul. That was drilled upon and drilled upon and drilled upon this week in practice. And Coach Giacomosi said he's never lost a first-round game. Now, there was a play-in game, but, okay, Wilkie's, it was basically a first-round game. Chavez, double-teamed. Sufi gets the ball at the high post, ball fakes, gets Hewitt in the air and goes for the layup. Oh, NorCal SportsTV. Bear Cubs lead by 25. Ketchel with the flying one-hander. Santa Rosa led 36-18 at half. And they've built on that lead. High post entry to Sufi and gets the hometown roll. Bear Cubs have been flashing all night to that high post. And for the most part have been pretty successful. Ketchel blocked by Kiev, but they call a foul. Yeah, and Sufi doesn't care if Hewitt's running at him. He's practiced that shot many a times, shot after shot there. And there's Kiev. He got the block, but then the follow-through got him on the wrist. Hundal will check in for Hewitt. And Evans will check in for Ketchel. And Las Positas will pick up full court here. And Bear Cubs should find plenty of opportunities if they break this press correctly. Bear Cubs don't have the numbers, so they reset the offense, take the lead, work a little clock. High post entry, Sufi. And Malcolm Jacobs goes for the dunk and got blocked by the rim. Evans for three. And he can heat up fast. Jenkins turns that basketball over. Evans for Steph Curryville. And a long rebound by Bo Kiev. Jenkins trying to do too much, and he will be substituted for. Marshall with a drive. He's fouled and it counts. I think Jenkins is a little hurt. I think he took one where the sun don't shine. And here's Marshall's ability off the dribble. That's a blow-by. Marshall misses the free throw. Chavez running the point, guarded by Marshall. Picks up his dribble way too early. Graves comes out to help. Ball fakes and movement. That's how you get to score against Las Positas. Chavez with a turnaround from 12. He's missed 2 shots tonight. The rest have found the middle of the cylinder. Evans, his second 3. Kiev to the basket. He's blocked by Hundal. And that ball goes out of bounds. Trey Pugh from Petaluma hits the 3. And the Bear Cubs are back up 20. Evans unconscious. Sufi with the rebound over Hundal. High post entry to Sufi. Ball fake. Pugh. Back rim. Key with a long rebound. Dribble and kick. Pugh with another 3. Pugh off the bench. Hit 2 threes. And it's a 23-point lead for the Bear Cubs. Wilsonberger. And another intimidation. Samra's giving it a go, but the Bear Cubs hold tough, and Sufi with a rebound. Graves. Timeout. Loss. Positas. And that's a wide open look in transition to the late trailer. I mean, no one's even aware of him. And those are the kind of shots they're going to make 70% of the time. Well, what kind of night is Skylar Chavez having? He has 23 points, 3 of 5 for long range. Those are the only 2 shots he's missed. 2 rebounds and a block. Had 2 fouls early in the game. Was immediately put on the bench. But as the Bear Cubs have done so much this year, just rallying the situation. If it's a Damian Wallace being hurt for the year, Marcus Gilbert getting hurt, a guy having a sprained ankle, somebody being sick, whatever the situation, the Bear Cubs have answered. And they built on their lead, and then Chavez got back in the ball game, and it's been make after make. Marshall drives. Chavez, Wilson Burger Deluxe on Hundal, kicks it out to Evans. And a lot of bodies wrestle around on Hundal. And who are they going to call the foul on? I think on Sufi. That's the Wilson Burger. And here comes another one. Text a couple of college coaches today and mentioning that we're showing this game, and they said, you are right about Chavez. Yeah, he's just got better and better, and once he puts some more weight on and gets some more strength, he's going to be even better. Sufi will take a break, and Jason McMillan checks in. Marshall, the peanut butter jelly legs himself. Bayless from the wing doesn't go. Key gets the outlet pass, dribbles through the defense. Chavez, basketball moving around the perimeter. Pugh is feeling it from long range. Either one of those guys could have shot that, but sharing is caring. First 50-50 ball that the Bear Cubs haven't got, and Key with the foul. And that's his third personal. Thought he was going to be able to tip it out to himself. Evans has 15. Hundal has 12. Graves has 13. Sufi has 14. Chavez has 23. And the officials conferring in the attempt to get it right. Couple of early possessions where the Las Positas got the better of the Bear Cubs on the offensive glass, and Coach McMillan with a quick timeout, and since then it's been all Bear Cubs. Drive and kick, and that is effective. Bayless with the 3, Evans with the assist. Hewitt getting ready to check in for Coach James Giacomazzi. High post entry to McMillan. If he ball fakes that and puts the ball on the floor, it's an easy layup because the defense was shifting. Jenkins to Graves. You can't leave them wide open. That's green light basketball, Bear Cub basketball. From Petaluma, that doesn't go. Graves with the rebound, long pass up to Jenkins. And he hit the dunk. And it's noted here, Malcolm had the first dunk of the season against Diablo Valley College in December. They're not a big dunking team. McMillan with the steal. Jenkins, Graves, Hundal with the defense. Las Positas has numbers. Bayless blocked by Chavez. Not a lot of dunks this year for the Bear Cubs. So when they do, it's special. Their dunks are those three-pointers in green light situations. Nice defense by McMillan. Strips the ball from Mundal. Evans over to Bayless. He misses. Jenkins, Hewitt, everybody on the ground. And it's a held basketball. Possession will stay with the Hawks. The Spanish word pozos means springs. The early Tri-Valley settler Robert Livermore named his homestead Las Positas, as it had a nice spring running through it. This was apparently his own form of Spanish, meaning the springs. Evans with the three. Livermore was born and raised in an English village named Springfield in Essex. The village still has the Livermore family home, Springfield House. Thus, the connection to his home village was in the name Las Positas. And you didn't think you knew. Ketchum with the steal and the layup. Bear Cubs want to keep playing disciplined basketball. Sharing the basketball, high post entries, getting the defense to shift. Not a lot of dribbling, a lot of passing has been so successful, not only tonight, but the entire season. McMillan against Hundal, kicks it out to Pugh, and he's red hot. Doesn't go. Jenkins skies for the rebound. That's Malcolm Jenkins. Doesn't always look so pretty, but man, he's got a way of just magnetizing himself to the basketball. But you see the low post players of the Bear Cubs screening out. Chavez will take a break. And the Bear Cubs were running an offensive play. Problem is they didn't have anybody to inbound the basketball. It's like, hey, we don't have a play designed for 5 guys. It's 4 guys and a guy pressing the ball in. Key to Sufi, nice ball fake. Gets in the paint, doesn't know what to do. Gets it to Kiev. Over to Pugh. Good ball fake. 17-footer. Doesn't go. Evans with a rebound with a punch out by Ketchel. Evans has 18. Sharing the basketball around the perimeter, but Jenkins had a plan, but he tried to get there a little too early and travels. Evans, we've seen this so much. Pull up from anywhere. He's got to do that many more times. Hewitt with the rebound, kicks it out to Ketchel, who doesn't get the finger roll to go. Everybody's a rebounder. Little rugby scrum. Held basketball goes to the Bear Cubs. And there was no one running for transition layup. Everybody was going for that basketball. Chavez checks in. So it's Chavez, Kiev, Graves, Pugh, and Sufi for the Bear Cubs. Hundal, Hewitt, Marshall, Evans, and Ketchel for the Las Positas Hawks. Nice move by Sufi. He has the innate ability to shift the defense, put the ball on the floor, and get to the basket. And he's not a big guy, but he plays real big. Double team, Hewitt is on the baseline. And Sufi's called for the foul, but makes Hewitt earn it. Gets him up in the air, goes right to the big guy. And it's easy to say, how do you score against a big guy? You go right at him, but it's easier said than done. There's our third camera. Keeve, the elbow. Bear Cubs showing a lot of discipline until Keeve heaves that one. But Sufi gets the rebound and attacks Hewitt with no remorse. I don't care how tall you are. I'm more athletic, I'm more aggressive, and I'm playing with a lot of confidence. That's a challenge to these guys coming into this game. Chicken strip by Keeve, and he's got it with sauce. Oh, Sufi telegraphed that pass, and Marshall with the steal and layup. This isn't a good pass by Sufi. He literally telegraphed that, and credit Marshall with the defense. Got right in the passing lane, pushes up the court. He's fouled and makes the basket, and we've got a timeout. Jolly Washer Express is the only express car wash in Santa Rosa. Jolly Washer Express, wash your car for $8 in less than 6 minutes. You'll never have an attendant trying to sell you extra services at the pay station. If you want a clean car fast and free vacuums, come visit us today. And if you want the best deal in town, ask us about our unlimited wash club. Jolly Washer Express at the 76 gas station on the corner of Coffee Lane and Piner Road, or visit us online at jollywasherexpress.com. Jolly Washer Express will be donating $1 for each car wash for the Santa Rosa JC basketball season to the North Bay Fire Relief Fund. Marshall trying to convert the old-fashioned three, and he does. Las Positas has 20 points in the paint, but that's below. You got two guys averaging, Hundal averaging 15 and Hewitt averaging more than that, or averaging around 13. You're doing a good job defensively. Hundal's averaging 15 a game in conference, and Hewitt is averaging 12 points a game in conference. So 20 points in the paint is actually very respectable for Santa Rosa. Hundal for three, back rim, and McMillan pushes Hewitt out of the way, and I'm sure he's called for the foul, and he is. His block out was good enough for a short rebound, but not as effective for a long rebound, and he commits the foul. That needs no description. Don't dribble the ball to the corner and get trapped. Nelson gets everybody in the air, and he's karate chopped, and he'll get a couple of free throws. McMillan with the pass under the basket to Nelson. Our next Santa Rosa Junior College men's basketball game will be Saturday right here at Hale Pavilion at 7 o'clock as the Bear Cubs host Foothill. The winner of that game will get their ticket punched to Ventura College and the state tournament. Nelson converts both free throws. And would like to thank Coach Gio Camazzi for his time in helping us prepare for the game. Las Positas, one of our partner colleges. Marshall with the kiss and the layup. So we appreciate his continued support. And also Coach McMillan and the athletic administration here at Santa Rosa. We have our connection here real close to our Bear Cub lair, so makes things easier. Heartbreak for Ketchel, and Hewitt loses the basketball. Yane with the ball, and he's fouled from behind by Ketchel. And I kind of see what Coach McMillan is doing here for Yane. Get him in the basketball game, let him play a little bit, build some confidence, because if the Bear Cubs are going to get an opportunity to go deep into this tournament and survive, they're going to need points from Cedric Yane, and he's at the free throw line. Hundal will take a rest. Yane with the free throw. And as simple as a couple of free throws or a made basket or something of that nature, make him get Yane's confidence going a little bit. He is a capable basketball player. Hundal, after the quick rest, will check in for Hewitt. Marshall, a little shimmy, little shake. And that pass goes off of the leg of Ryan Perez. Yane with the steal. Perez will attack, and Marshall with the reach in. Misses the free throw. And the question remains, who will be our Fit Pro Go player of the game? And Yane fouls Evans, and he'll go to the free throw line. Evans possibly playing his last game for Las Positas. Has had a nice career out of Freedom High School. Very capable shooter, averaging nearly 13 a game. Hewitt will check in for Marshall. And Coach James Giacomazzi, no give up in him. Very passionate coach, very animated, and he saw the Bear Cubs on film a lot this week, and he knew he had a big task at hand to play against the Bear Cubs. They put in a game plan, but the Bear Cubs have just shot real well tonight. McMillan misses that one. Hundal misses the layup. Nelson with the rebound. Turnover. And that three goes by Aguilera. And a foul. Yane takes one in the eye. Yane with makes both free throws. Evans stolen by Yane. And he's fouled by Evans, who helps him up. Two classy teams, coaches, schools here. So after the game, we will have a quick video on our high school all-star event, the biggest all-star event on the West Coast. And then that time I'll have time to track down our Fit Pro Go player of the game. And the Bear Cubs with the 81-58 victory.
Skylar, congratulations on the win. Congratulations on being named the Big 8 Conference Player of the Year. Got a little scary for you though, early in the game. Had a couple of early fouls. What was that like, and how did you calm yourself down and get back into the basketball game?
I got 2 early fouls, but I mean, luckily my teammates were there to pick me up a little bit, and they kept us in the game, and I just tried to do what I could when I came back in the game to help us win.
And hasn't that happened so much this season? Guys getting hurt out of the season, capable players, somebody sprains an ankle, somebody's sick, somebody gets in foul trouble. You guys all have rallied together all season. What kind of confidence does that give you going into this state playoff and getting a win tonight?
I mean, a bunch of confidence. We have such a deep team, so well balanced, that if someone's down, someone gets in foul trouble, someone's hurt, anyone else can step up and help the team. I mean, our overall goal is to win, and we have everyone on the same page with that, so it makes it easy.
How many rebounding drills did you guys do this week?
Bunch of rebounding drills, bunch of boxing out drills, and it paid off.
There was one frustrating point where Coach McMillan called a quick timeout, and there was a reorganizational meeting. I don't know what got discussed in the huddle, but after that, you guys played some really good basketball. You got Foothill next week. Congratulations for once again being our Fit Pro Go player of the game.
Thank you. Yeah, we got a lot of work to do. and we're just going to try and go out there and win some games.
Thanks, Skylar.
Thank you.
Well, that was Skylar Chavez, the Big 8 Conference Player of the Year with 23 points to lead Santa Rosa Junior College. We're waiting for final statistics here from our statistician, Jeremy Hurtado. And here they are. First, for Las Positas, Marshall had 11, Evans had 18, and Hundal had 12. He was held to 2 points in the second half. He had 15 rebounds. Peter Hewitt had 11 rebounds. For Santa Rosa, and Santa Rosa only lost the rebound margin by 6. Balanced scoring, Pugh with 12 off the bench, Grays with 16, Sufi with 18, and Skylar Chavez with 23. As we close out here from Hale Pavilion, where Santa Rosa Junior College beat Las Positas 81-58 to move on to the CCAA regional semifinals on Saturday. The Santa Rosa Bear Cubs have won 20 straight in a row, and our next game on NCS TV will be Saturday, March 3rd at 7 p.m. as the Bear Cubs host Foothill College, where the winner will get their ticket punched for Ventura and the state championship. You have been watching NorCal Sports TV. Thanks to our crew, Tucker Sprinkles, Quincy Greer, David Martinez, our statistician, Jeremy Hurtado, and our director, Dion I. I'm Chris Babcock here in Santa Rosa. Good night, and thanks for being on the show.